All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We're inside of Moe's BBQ right on Highway 6 Grand Avenue in Eagle. Dave Alt is joining us now. I've known Dave for decades, it seems like. You've been in the Valley working Game Creek Club. You've been around at a lot of the different places, and now you're a part of Moe's. How are you doing today? Good?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day out here in the Valley, and just looking forward to get going here and serving some great food.
And you're going fishing. He's going fishing tonight on some special water. We're not going to talk about where, but I'm going to see if I can climb into your trunk.
You're definitely allowed to climb in there.
So good.
You know?
Dave, let's talk. Before we get into this beautiful brisket, you can get into it while we're talking, but I want to find out about what's your story with Moe's? Like, what's going on here at Moe's? Where is it? How did it start? Let's let everybody know the story of Moe's.
Well, Moe's, I don't know if you remember back in the good days, they started there in right there in Edwards across from the gas house on the corner in the trailer. And then they moved into Lion's Head. Then they came down here to Eagle. And now they have started doing some franchising, and that's actually one reason why I'm down here is just because I'm actually going to open a store in Manhattan, Kansas, and that's where my wife's from, and I'm kind of back in that country. So, you know, that's kind of where we're at with Moe's right now, and Moe's is just expanding and doing a lot of good things, so it's kind of awesome.
I think it's really neat, and I'm going to keep eating. You can keep cutting. You better keep cutting because we're going to eat a lot of this.
Now, this is a brisket that we're doing today as a special. We do this about once a week. It's usually on Mondays, but we're
brisket. It's usually a brisket. It's a special every
on
week?
Monday. Okay. So we do that on Mondays. We happen to do it on Wednesday just because we were closed this Monday for Labor Day. So we did it today, and so that's what we're having for a special. But that's what this great piece is today.
Now, let's get back to the franchising deal. I think it's really interesting because we've talked to Ben and Jeff, two of the owners, in the past, and you know they don't just franchise to anybody. They bring people in that they want, that feel like a part of their family of sorts, and that's kind of where it starts. And then, so you had to go through a rigorous training schedule to be approved, if they're watching, to be accepted into the family, and then you'll spend a certain amount of time here learning it all before you go to Manhattan, Kansas.
It's basically about 6 months that you spend with them. And it is about family and people that believe in the same concepts and how they've done things here, and that's how they've done everything here, and it's been awesome in our valley, and we've all seen that is how they've done that. And they take people that believe in the same way of how you treat people, how you treat your employees, and if you base it off that, just look how well they've done. It's pretty amazing. It's a great concept that they have, and they love the family concept of it, and that it is part of a family. It's not buying a franchise, it's buying part of a family, which is pretty awesome.
So you're going to take the whole concept and take it to Kansas?
I definitely am.
So how much longer are you here for? Don't know yet. Give or take a couple of months?
I'm hoping to be done in October. My wife's hoping I'm done tomorrow.
She's there already.
She's already there, so which is awesome.
So okay, keep cutting, because you're kind of slacking on this. You better keep cutting on this yumminess.
Yeah.
Brisket today is a special. What time do you open here?
We open at 11, so we'll be starting at 11, and we'll be open to 9 o'clock tonight, so definitely come down this way. We'd love to see anybody that comes in, and yell at us if you see us.
And I think it's really good to let people know, now that school's back in session, a lot of those evening soccer games and a lot of those activities that take place on the soccer fields, a lot of people end up over here at Moe's either before their games and their practices or after their games, and you cater to a lot of the families around the valley.
Well, that's what's awesome about the concepts here. It is more of a family concept, so it's great to have the family part of it. And we can curtail anything to make anything work for anybody.
I love it. Thanks for your time, Dave.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Good luck with Kansas. Keep cutting. You need to keep cutting. This stuff is delicious. It's going to run out fast, so make sure you come to Moe's today. We have Claire giving you a look at that weather forecast coming up next.